Welcome to another episode of
The English Couple. Sorry, The English Couple.
Couple of English Nuts.
Yeah.
We're just casting off. We're at Great Bedwin not pumping station, but the
Sanitary cleaning station.
sanitary
You can
cleaning.
empty your bins, you can empty your loos, and you can fill up with water, clean water.
Hi. And today we're feeling a bit rough,
Yeah.
and also it's bloody cold.
You mean you're feeling rough
I'm
now?
feeling rough. You were feeling rough. I got sore throat. I got
Yeah,
your sore
unfortunately
throat.
you've caught it now.
Yeah. Do you want it back?
No.
No.
Let's chuck it away.
Let's get back on the boat and poop.
And today it's cold.
Very cold.
It's not very, very cold, but it's
Colder than it has
a
been.
colder wind than usual. The wind has picked up and it's bitterly cold wind. Right. One more rope to do.
And one more bit of pootling.
Yeah.
One last day. This is the last full day of actually pootling. We're going to keep the doors shut for a while because there's a bit of a wind.
Oh, the sun. Ah, lovely. But it's cold when that breeze picks up and the sun dips behind a cloud. Oh, let's shut that door. Oh, it's better. Oh, crikey. There's a boat in front.
Oh, that's better.
One thing, I've left my tea back there.
Oh. Don't worry. The engine boy will get it. When you say you left it back, oh yeah, you left it right back here. Engine boy, to the rescue.
Tea boy, engine boy, man of many skills. Camera boy.
And so, we give you, at the end of this sequence, the obligatory look down the canal. Emil. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be in bed. The lovely Julia waiting on me, hand and foot. But oh no, I'm out here doing the old locks with the lovely Julia. And a cup of coffee.
And the sunshine is trying to come out. Hopefully. It's going to come out and stay. Got the coat on now. Ooh, had to.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Back in a minute.
another lock. Almost done. She says that we're only halfway through it. I do believe he's found a bench to perch upon. I just need to ensure the boat is behaving. Put it back a bit. Where's the dog? Missed it. Terrible camera woman. Right. Okay. Let's go find out what he's up to. Like a baby.
Second time today.
I think he's gone deaf with his cold. I didn't mean...
You're trying to kill me.
No, certainly not. Quite the opposite.
I was laying here out of the wind and in the sun.
Rotated here. Rest your head off of my arm for a moment. Oh dear, sorry about that.
I thought that was a walker going past, and I thought, oh, should I say good morning? And I thought, no, I'm going to just lie here. I don't want to talk to anybody. And then I had...
Like a baby, I was going to say. Yeah, right. Poor old man flu. Kiss of life. Slight hitch. I'm sure it's not really a hitch at all. But I can't find Richard. We're at the same point in the lock, being filling, that we were last time when aha, there he is, when I accidentally made him jump. Disappeared, but here he is. Phew, I don't blame him for hiding to have a little lay down this time. I don't think he meant to hide. That was funny. I'm like, where is he? I'm like a meerkat. Where's he gone? I can't see him. Oh dear. Anyways, he's struggling. I'm going to go and help him. Getting some nice breakfast on, brunch rather. Scrambled egg going on here. There's 3 Cotswold leg bar eggs in there and 2 normal ones. The same one, probably Warren's chickens. Then over there.
Over here we have the fry-up room. Tomatoes, bacon and some red pepper, which we just need to use up, which is great.
And I still had enough of my sense of smell to be able to tell it smells delicious.
It does. We've moored up outside a lock.
That's hot water!
I know, sorry, I got a bit, the water over
Woo!
here.
That gets really hot.
It does get really hot. No,
That's icy hot.
I forgot. Oh, it is Essie hot, isn't it? It is Essie hot. I forgot. I put the tap on to fill it. Then I was doing something else and I went, oh, crikey. And so I thought I'd just leave that to cool in its own natural way because the pans will need it. But when one can get one's hands in there, I'll do the cups.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. So whilst all of that is doing, oh, I think
Yep.
yep, she's on it.
I got distracted by burning my hands. burning my hands, I was.
I got distracted by banging my head.
You did. Oh,
I continually bang my head.
careful of that bump, please.
So just back there's the lock. This is where you normally moor for a lock. Sorry about the wind. But we've not seen anybody. We've just not seen anybody. And look. So we may have to get, I haven't got my money on me, I'll have to come back and get some change. Here we are, look, Crofton Lock House. But unfortunately, all the lock houses rather, they've all been bought up and they're all private dwellings, which is a shame because the canals desperately need money and they desperately need people, volunteers in my view, to maintain them. And if you could live in one of those lovely houses and maintain the lock at the same time, 2 or 3 locks down the channel like they used to, that would be really good.
We were trying to think. When we bumped into doing a lock the other day, is the day or the day before, with a bunch of other
We did a number of locks, didn't we?
And yeah, we've done a number of locks, and we were trying to think of ways of making the canal system, the waterways, mainstream again, so that that it was something that we need, because it is something we need. It's our heritage. It's and the train tracks have taken a lot of the all the freight and everything. But
yeah.
What if we had small local freight going from one village to another on the locks and stuff? And that would be cool. But well, we won't say the other ideas we had. We don't want to give any big businesses any big ideas and then clogging up the waterways with drones or little hover drones, hovercraft drones, things like that. But anyway. Okay, stop the boat moving forward. It's a nice gentle popping in. Nudged the wall on the right there on the way through, you may have noticed. I would do, wouldn't I? I'm filming. Typical. Richard is just closing the other gates. I could have hopped out and helped. I have been doing that a lot. Today especially, because he's not feeling too good. But yeah, I was cheeky and I was filming instead. Let's see what's going on. Let's get the boat in a good position. Still open one side of the lock. Oh no, it's got it. Just closed it. So now we open the front paddles. It seems that there is building works going on, some sort of works going on with this next lock, and the towpath is out of action, and there's a temporary mooring pontoon. But while I'm here, I must say Richard's boat manoeuvring skills have really come into his own. He's really come into his own with them. He's getting really confident, which is brilliant. Fabulous. Having two, may I say, competent drivers aboard is a very handy thing to have. And I've been getting a bit more practice with my locks in, so that's all good. Richard's now holding the boat, and I'm going to get on with this. So this is a weird thing. Let's go. Looks like there's new steps been put down in here, including a ramp there. Lock gates open, ready and waiting for Richard to drive her in. It's a very strange things going on here. This scaffolding bridge seems to be it's only for the workers, as it's blocked off for the canal users. And I was a bit of a worry. I should have put this paddle down first before walking around, opening that gate, and then putting that paddle down. But I had to come back and do this paddle. Fun. Doing and throwing and doing. Here comes the boat. Beautifully done. Ha! So proud of him. I was always proud of him before anyway. Come on, move. There we go. Sometimes they're a bit tricky to get moving, but then once you've got them started, it's not so bad. And as you can see, I'm wearing my coat today, as that breeze is just a little bit too nippy. The sun is out more now, which is great. Whew. And I may actually be able to take my coat off soon. but yeah, I can't see any more clouds ready to block the sun, so it may be safe to shed the coat again, hopefully once and for all. Oh, I love this, by the way. Stirrups to step into and step up onto the thing. Oh yeah, I thought, oh, I'm going to need the thing. I will, but not yet. Goodness. Oh, Richard's getting that one right. That's it. I'm going to risk taking my coat off. Gates are closed, paddles open, lock is filling up with water. Perfect. Richard is hovering the boat in position. Not hovering, not literally hovering, but you know what I mean. And it's occurred to me that I brought my 6 headbands with me. You know, the things I normally wear in my hair. And I've not worn them. 6 headbands. And I wore one the first day when we arrived. And I've not worn them since. Typical, isn't it? Oh hum, such is the way. Carefully had to step over the cat there. I've just got up. I was having a lie down with Richard. We were having a snooze because we are actually both shattered. Richard more so. Yeah, we're not supposed to moor between locks. Or so it said on that one, not between these ones, but we've not seen another boater all day. and quite frankly we needed a break, so we've had our cups of tea, and I've just had to flush my eye out with some eye drops because something flew in there and was irritating it. So yeah, that's why that looks a little bit creepy, if it does, sorry. Right, I think I'm going to make us another cup of tea before we crack on. See you soon. Another day, another lock, another gate to open up, and another bruise on my leg. I don't know if you can see that coming up there, but I did that on this. I hopped up to go and get that gate closed for Richard, and as I stepped back down, conked my ankle on this little nodule right there. Ouch. Serves me right, doesn't it? It's another bruise to add to the rainbow on my legs. So, how are we doing?
Right, well, we must be at that one, 56.
Crofton top lock.
So I'm going to walk up to the next one.
So just need to get around here so I can do this before we whack the gate.
Are you going to whack it?
No, I'm not. That's why I'm sitting here doing this.
Yeah, so we're at 56, and once we're through here I'll just walk up because the next one's only 50 yards up ahead.
Fair enough.
And open the doors.
Yeah.
And then we're ready to go in the tunnel.
Fantastic. So
very exciting.
Yeah. Today has been lock after lock after lock, but thankfully
this is the last.
This is the last. But thankfully they've been much easier to manipulate and manage than the previous locks down the other stretch. The first couple of days, they were a nightmare. These are a doddle compared. Fine. Well, hopefully the next time you see us will probably be
going
at
through
the tunnel. Yet another lock coming up. Mojo sitting down there. Hi Mo. I'm just slowly moseying down the canal to meet Richard at the next lock. But I thought the scenery was so lovely, I thought I'd take a little bit of footage as I've got the time. Just drifting pretty much. So on a low tick over. I was hoping to catch another train go by. It was a nice long Great Western train just go past. Because of course, inevitably, the railroad has been weaving across and over, but in a straighter line than along the canal route, for obvious reasons, because the trains took over the freight from the canals. So, but yeah, so I've seen lots of pretty trains and some standard ones, but we've been hearing them all along. Oh, something else that we've been hearing, not heard it for a day or two, but we've heard several cuckoos. There goes Richard, hopping past. There goes my dream boat. Catch up him in a moment. What was I saying? Cuckoos, yes. When we met the couple from 4 Miles On, the boat from Newbury, Debbie and Phil. I think it was Debbie that mentioned the cuckoos. She's into her birds, evidently. And she was so pleased to be hearing the cuckoos because they're so rare, and I don't think I gave it enough credence at the time, and enough gravity. If you're watching, Debbie, it is amazing. For some reason in my head I was thinking woodpecker. Heard plenty of woodpeckers. They're not rare, are they? I don't think so anyway, not where I live. But cuckoos, now yes, that is special, that we've heard several different cuckoos along this canal, so all happy with that. Right, Richard's just finished opening the gate and I'm going to drift her in. Might put a little more welly on. More welly, please. My poor darling. He is absolutely broken by this cold. But he's getting good vitamin D, and I'm about to make him a hot lemon and honey, and hopefully that will help a little bit. Might have to moor up and send him for another nap. Oh, I was hoping he'd stay snoozled, because heaven knows he needs it. Just roused, haven't you?
I have. I will be all right. Actually,
Yeah.
just getting those sun rays out of the wind is rejuvenating.
Oh, great.
But it's the exertion which is tightening my chest all the time. So I don't want to be a wuss. But
No. In which case,
I
hold
need to
this
rest, yeah.
and watch me work.
All right. Let's make sure she is working hard, which she is. It's been an absolutely fantastic trip, I have to say. The only reason I'm being a bit wussy today is I know that I'm at the Better Way conference in 4 days' time, hosting a panel, and I've got to be on full capacity. So I don't want to overexert myself before then. Oh, well done, you. I better steer the boat through. And then we have the tunnel.
We've just been through a whole layer of pussy willow on the surface of the canal, and it's clogged up the propeller. So I took over and tried to shift the stuff.
Are you going?
About to. Hang on.
Is that the tunnel?
I think it might be.
Yeah, we don't want to go in the
We
tunnel
don't go in the tunnel
until
until we're clear of this, whatever it is.
Well, we're in the actual tunnel now, and we've got the nav lights on, which is a little bit blinding, yeah.
Have you seen the chains on the wall from the original pulling the chains on the wall? Ooh. The chains on the wall are the original way of pulling the boat through, I think, because it's a tall tunnel, so
Yeah.
you couldn't pedal or hot foot it through. What is it they called it?
Leg it.
Yes, leg it. You couldn't leg it through. I don't know if I've said it on camera yet, but this boat does kind of remind me of the Play Bus. If anyone remembers the Play Bus, there's a TV program for kids when I was little. But to go in a straight line, you've got to go all right.
Daylight is coming as we come now to the end of the tunnel.
Let's hope that that is nice and prophetic. Well, kind of thought today was going a bit too well, apart from Richard feeling a bit under the weather. And we started having propeller issues, things wrapped around it, as you will know, you've just seen it. Well, it's even better than that. We're now beached as well, grounded on a shallow bank. Richard is now trying to push with a stick. Makes him feel better at least. Well, I think he's hacky slapping the weeds at the minute.
Just wanted to see where the bank was.
Trying to see where the bank was. See, he's doing that. Well, I was just trying. I'm just going to put my sunglasses on. Sorry, terrible camera work. Just double check. Yeah, I'm still working.
I wonder if I was to undo the front string,
Yeah,
shove the nose out.
we could try that.
They got chickens.
Oh yeah, they have got chickens. You saw a wattled head bobble past in the long grass over there. But so what we have been trying is Richard pushing from the other side and me jumping and hauling from this side, trying to wobble the boat, trying to lift it off just gently, but that's not done it. Ed, the darling, wonderful Ed, is on his way, but he's got to go and pick up a diving mask, because he's going to, if at worst, he's going to have to get in the water, dive underwater to see what's going on under there. Oh, it's such fun. But what happened was, we've come through that bridge ahead of us, behind us I mean, and we were heading for that mooring over there on what is called on the maps Burbage Wharf. It's private now. We spotted signs saying private mooring over there, and so we thought better of it, regretfully. So we were going to moor up here. We didn't have to, because this happened. We have tied the nose in because the nose was drifting out. I don't know if you can see that. I think Richard wants to try having the nose swing out and then pushing. Well, I'm pretty sure we tried that before. I was wedging myself between the boat and the bank whilst holding on to the bars on the on the roof, so I didn't fall in. Let's go and catch up with Richard.
Just got to get the generator. I've just got to get the generator going so I can start the engine, which is a complicated thing to explain, but sometimes we have a little issue with the engine not starting unless there's charge from the generator.
Minding the cat.
So we're going to see if we can. I'm going to undo the rope, and I'm not going to bash my head.
No, we don't want him to bash his head, do we? Okay, well, we'll catch up again after this. So Ed has arrived and checked the boat over. Hello, Ed.
Hello again.
Thank you for coming and checking.
That's okay.
Thankfully, when we pulled her off the bank, it seems we cleared whatever was there.
Absolutely, you've done the job for me.
But thank you for getting into the frogman's outfit and going down. He went under the boat for about 40 minutes. I amazed at your lung capacity, to be honest with you. That's quite incredible. But
Where's the Celtic sea salt? I think we need a whole bathtub of it
yeah,
with that tail.
I think that my brain is a little bit
Addled.
daft. But yeah, no, really appreciate
My pleasure.
and all of that
At least
words.
I can
So we've got you some
So I've
soup.
made some soup, and we're all going to dine, and then
Lovely.
what's the word?
Relax.
Shut down for the night.
Shut
I think.
down.
Let's have a look.